Hi there, my loves. I hope you're doing great. Today, I want you to know that you can create anything that you desire in this life. We are born creators. From how we think to how we put it in life. Art, how we build houses, how we make stories in our minds, and make sure that they happen. Look at art, look at the things we have built as humans. How do you tell me it's not possible to create what you want? If you have the thought in your mind, then you can make it happen. Let's use the most common way of creation, giving birth. The process of giving birth. A seed forming, transforming from a soul to something you can see. The process that goes on that you cannot see with your eyes. The time it takes. For this to happen, it involves two people. It involves two energies, the feminine and the masculine. They come together. They put in their energy, the beliefs, and the time for it to come, to happen. The feminine is more intuitive. The feminine creates. The feminine flows. The feminine feels, inspires, while the masculine is more physical, building the external world, protection and direction. These two need each other because one cannot without the other. These two are equally important. The balance, the yin and the yang. All of them cannot do without the other. Can you imagine in a case where there is masculinity without the feminine? How will the world be? There will be too much dominance. There will be burnout. There will be war, emotional disconnection, creation with no beauty, no emotions, no empathy, like a machine that forgot why it was building in the first place. It's the same for the feminine. Can you imagine a world without the masculine? There will be confusion, sensitivity without direction. The feminine will be lost and easily drained. It needs balance. For you to create, you need to know who you are. You need to work on yourself. Like an example in salsa, you'll find that the masculine will lead and the feminine will make it art. The masculine will give the seed and the feminine will transform it into life. The masculine will build a house, and the feminine will make it a home. It's like a beautiful river flowing. That's feminine. And the river banks, that's masculine. Without the river banks, there will be no river. It will overflow, spread out, lose its shape. This could come down to partners, like in the example of creating a child. You are going to need to balance. You're going to need to lie more in your femininity and him on the masculinity in order to have a peaceful ground, a ground that can enable you people to create, but also as you are, you have the two, and you need to balance it out. You are complete as you are. You can create as you are. What you're gonna need is the act of integration. You can feel, but act. You can dream, but build. You can flow, but ground. You need to align. You need to align your thoughts. You need to align your emotions and your actions together. Your mind, your body, and your heart. You need to believe. You will not manifest if you do not believe in yourself. If you do not believe in that which you want to create, you need to give it time. Nothing just comes at the snap of your finger. You need to give it time for people to see what you have been creating. Creation takes time. There needs to be energy exchange. You need to be patient. You need to nurture what you're doing. Sometimes it's painful and it's not easy. Do not limit yourself. Who told you that? Only you can tell you that. Do not kill your dreams. Do not limit yourself. And don't put yourself down. You can make anything you want. Look at how beautiful our world is. We created it. You can also create it in a more beautiful way if we are in tune with ourselves. The feminine needs protection. May we not lose ourselves and just live with no empathy, because then the world will not make sense anymore. Don't forget who you are. That's it, my loves.